Hi, this is Mary Beckett from Alpac Elementary. This video talks about setting up video lighting and your camera. And for these purposes, I'm just using my Chromebook because that's what all of us have, and some natural lighting, but I added some tips to help you with that. As you can see, I have nothing in my background but a sheet. And the reason for that is when I'm teaching or when I'm making videos, educational videos, I don't want any distractions in the background. My plan is to teach at school and set up my classroom because my home is a wonderful home, but it's not a good place to teach students. As I learned in the spring, my family's life happens here, and so at least 4 days a week I'll be teaching on site at Alpac, but I will be making instructional videos here and doing some lessons here from home. So I wanted to have a quick and easy setup that can be duplicated easily. The way I found this spot in my home is following a tip from a YouTube lady. She's the second link on my helpful YouTube list. Walk around. First I walked around with my cell phone and just with my looking at myself all around the house and found the best natural lighting in my house. And it turned out to be an upstairs bedroom. Not all times of day because the sun does come across here, but that was the place that I found using this. So then I set up a music stand at the window and just a low-lying stool, and then I have a light that I purchased for lighting purposes, and people are buying these. This was $19 on Amazon, but people put them behind their camera behind their Chromebook for lighting, and I didn't research it enough. Only people without glasses can use these little circular lights straight on. Otherwise, you look like an alien if you have them like Google goggles. My team was making fun of me for trying that one, but I watched another video on lighting, and I found that when I don't have this light on in this corner, depending on the time of day, I'm dark over here. So using the lighting and having it on its own stool that pivots, I can set up lighting that looks good on this side. So you also want to experiment not just with the natural lighting and finding a good space in your house that's also a good workable station for 5-minute videos, but you want to experiment with the camera angles too. Your camera should be above your eyes, not too far above. Down low you get a lot of like neck action. Is not a good look. If you're too high, that looks ridiculous too. So a good rule of thumb is to have the camera lined up with your this part of your forehead and a little bit tilted down, slightly tilted down, and that's a good look. And then have your head kind of close to the top of the frame. Also a good tip, and I'm still working on this one, look at the camera. And I find myself even on Zoom meetings or Google Meets looking at myself and fixing my hair instead of looking at the audience, and the audience is in the camera. Let's see, what was her other tip? Camera angle, looking down. This was my own tip. Before you start a video or go into a Google call, you can glance in the mirror at yourself, but if you want to see what you're going to look like on the camera, just open the little camera app on your Chromebook and you get exactly what your video will look like. In fact, I'm making this video just using the camera app on my Chromebook on the video section, and it saves right to my downloads file, and I can transfer it over my Google Drive and link it anywhere I want. So thank you for listening. I hope these tips will help you with your video and lighting setup.